Hello everyone! Today I'm going to teach you how to do this voice. By the way, hello, my name is Alastor, the radio demon. And if you think this voice is any semblance of good, please carry on watching the video.
Hello everyone. So today we're going to be looking at two kind of setup things that you need for a good-ish Alastor voice. Now this is not perfect, but it is very difficult to get a perfect Alastor voice. Let me turn my volume up, because you know the last one was hard. Actually, you know what? Well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Anyway, so without proper effects and a professional setup, it is a very difficult thing to get an Alastor voice, number one, and I believe getting just the telephone kind of accuracy through a, you know, good chain. If you know what I'm talking about, if you ever used voice changers, you know what I'm talking about. But it is very hard to do that, and I believe I found a way to kind of cut that in half and make it non-expensive and just make it decent sounding in general. So first thing you're going to need is, of course, VoiceMod. So VoiceMod is a program, I believe it's $20 sometimes, $30 other times, $20 definitely around like Christmas or somewhere. Anyway, I don't know the exact price. I know it is quite cheap compared to a $300 program though. So there you have that. So first thing you want to do is you want to actually not go into VoiceMod. You want to install another program called, let me get it here, sorry, Voicemeter. So Voicemeter is where you are going to get that higher end pitch sound from. And it's really going to make the difference between sounding like, I can't really turn it on because it crashes every single time I turn it on. So I'm not going to turn it on. I will turn it on when I actually, you know, have to move over to that to show you that part. So we're going to kind of put this into, we're not going to put this video into sections. We're kind of just going to mesh it all and run it all together. Anyway, you can install Voicemeter at vbaudio.com/voicemeter. It'll also be in the description, so you can just click that. I recommend installing Banana, I believe. That's what I have, yeah. Mainly because you can also go into this, and you can basically play stuff off of YouTube and through your microphone. It's a very helpful program. Anyway, point is, it sounds good, and it works good. So I also ran into a bug a few, videos ago. You can find it on my channel if you run into the bug as well. And I put a area to fix that issue. Anyway, if you run into, anyway, moving on. After you download that, of course, download Voice Changer, and I believe it's $20 or something, right? Hold on. You can download it, install it. You know how to do that. If you're here and you want to go to Alastor Voice, you already know how to do this. Anyway, I shouldn't close that. I'm just gonna minimize this. It's fine. Anyway, I'm going to try and put the Alastor Voice on. Hopefully it doesn't crash.
There we go. Hello. So, this is what it sounds like with just the voice mod. I'm going to talk in my normal voice because I've been actually trolling on VR chat all night. It was hilarious, I gotta say. Very fun. Anyway, adding that kind of high-end pitch here has really kind of made it more Alastor-y, in my opinion. And you can just double tap that to turn it off. So I'm actually going to
turn off the voice changer. Hello. And we are going to go into the settings for it. So resonator, first of all, I'm going to put it at 19. I had it on 20, but you know, save glitch or something where it goes down each time you save it. I put intelligible at 37, voice volume at 100, mix at 100, of course. Resonator, I put it at 19. Time, I put it at 0. Feedback, I put it at 19. Volume and 55, just to water it down. Distortion. Distortion, I'm going to put it at 42, God's number, of course. And drive, I'm going to put it at 23 with a voice of 100. Wah, we are going to put it at 25, a frequency of 10, and type 25. Now for high pass and low pass, these are really what make the voice, in my opinion. So low pass, you want it to around 13. Now, if you want it more prominent, then you are going to want to higher, or, raise this. And with high pass, you want it at 75, just to kind of get in that range of the microphone. You can play around with all of this, by the way. Different microphones have different qualities, and this one is just the setup for my microphone. So play around with this, see what you can get. Try to make it more distorted, because as you can tell, I have a higher voice than the actual voice actor of Alastor, and even though I have a higher voice, the equalizer pretty much fixes that for me, and it allows me to kind of put a kind of, because you can still, clearly hear that I have a high voice in the Alastor voice if you pay attention very closely to it, but I'm doing like a transatlantic accent without even realizing it. I've been doing it too much tonight. Anyway, not my point. My point is low frequency, you would put that at 100. Gain low frequency, 32, 37, 100 for mid and high respectively. And for mid frequency, 7, high frequency, 100. So low and high are at 100. And then low is kind of down here. That kind of gives it a ring, I guess. So
I hate that noise. Anyway.
I'm not going to do that. Anyway. Yeah. You could hear me, two of me. It's fine. Alright. So, yes. What I recommend is not changing the gain and keeping the mid at 7, no matter what voice you have. These are the only two that really matter. When it comes to that, I found I literally spent an entire week working on this, by the way, trying to just do this in VoiceMod, and finally I literally gave up and was like, holy crap, I need to just go over here and turn on this high filter pass because it sucked without it. Anyway, these are the two I wouldn't change. This one and this one, this gain as well, I wouldn't change. This low frequency, if you have a lower voice, turn this down. If your mid voice is very low, then you want to turn this up. If you can kind of guess what I'm saying at. Because if your voice is too deep, is what I mean. And high frequency, you just want this at high. That'll give it the kind of Alastor harmonic tone. The harmonic tone I'll show you here in a second.
So, the harmonic tone is basically the ear screeching kind of tone you get from the voice. And, yeah.
So yeah. I believe that is everything. Alright, this is Editor Yelso here, and I'm going to give you a few more things to do with the voice mod to make your voice kind of clearer, if you can do the accent better than I can. So turning down the mix does not help. What you really want to do is you want to turn down this volume knob here, and I would turn it to 70 or 60. I would not turn it down further than this to get more of a clearer voice, and of course turning up intelligible also helps. And this is just to kind of give it a warmer, or kind of, yeah, I'll just demonstrate.
Kind of give it more of a clearer tone and not as much distortion. So as you can see, there's more distortion here, and there's less distortion here. So I would put it around 75 to 70, and if you can do that tone very well, then there you go. I'm going to put intelligible down at 40 now, and I'm going to keep the this volume kind of here. And there you go.
So you do have to pay for VoiceMod to get VoiceLab. I am sorry. That's just the way it is. I wish it was not this way. But there you go. If you get this, then you get a voice pretty similar to Alastor, I think. And if you have a deeper voice and you have a better accent than me, then you can actually do it almost flawlessly. But this is, I believe, the closest you're going to get without paying for a $300 program. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it if you made it this far. I really hope this helps you out in your Alastor endeavors. And goodbye. I'm going to wait like 30 more seconds for it to become a minute or 10 minutes. Just so I can... Oh wait, no, I'm adding a video on top of this. Anyway, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you made it this far. I love all of you. Good night.